Yo, 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 what's happening, guys? METAVERSEMILLEN here. How are we all today? We're about another video. We're currently in LA right now, looking through the map. Exciting times. Literally, got the weekend off now, so we can jump onto Upland and go through the portfolio, have a look at everything going on. More news with the Sparklet drop. We're going to look at Medium to check that out as well. We've got the wheel to spin for the METAVERSEMILLEN Magic Castle to give that away as well for the Twitter giveaway. So that'll be really exciting. And then every single giveaway will count as one entry into that $100 wheel as well. So if you buy any James UK property or you purchase a Magic Castle from the METAVERSEMILLEN showroom located at 10520 Balboa Boulevard, you will be entered into that $100 wheel. It does close on the 31st of July and then we'll spin the wheel on the 1st of August as well. So good luck with that. We've got a sponsor for today's video as well. So Quailwood's going to sponsor this video. We've got some amazing assets to go over as well, which are really cool. Lots of different golf assets, what we're going to actually talk about and go later on in the videos. So yeah, really excited to go through this as well. So yeah, thank you so much for all the support. Click that subscribe button if you're not already, and let's get into the video. So yeah, the map assets like the METAVERSEMILLEN Magic Castles, they're going really well now. I think we've sold about 20 of them, so that's going cool, and we're basically being able to produce about five a day. We're seeing like kind of how it all works, you know, from the factory to the showroom. And yeah, it's exciting. For me, coming on close to 2 years ago, just under 2 years ago, getting this factory and showroom was a long process with our Spark. We've had the factory in the showroom in Granada Hills for quite a while now, so it's just cool that we've actually got to the first asset as well, and we've got lots of plans for more assets rolling out, and all these assets will kind of work together nicely in the future. So yeah, it's going really well. Granada Hills is so like blown away with kind of the support, the community, everyone what's jumping in right now as well. So if we actually go over to UPX land here, you can see Upland's down to 301,000, and then also if we go to Los Angeles, you can see we're down to 124,000 unminted. So I'm staying in LA. I'm like investing in LA. As soon as we get Granada Hills fully minted out, we're working a lot with that. I'm going to continue to build in LA. I see the value in LA, and I love how I can like buy properties for such a good value, and I see LA in the future going up in price as well as like Granada Hills. So yeah, excited about this. No matter what happens with the new city releases going forward, once LA and a few other big like kind of cities are like minted out or like close to being minted out, there'll be so many less properties on the market. See, LA is like over a third of like the unminted. So if that can just get minted out over the next couple of years, it would be so cool, because then it pushes new players into the like there's new city releases like Paris coming up and other stuff as well. So that's some good stuff. I was on AI looking at different streets and addresses, which is really cool as well. So I kind of know where I'm going to go in Paris to look for properties. We're going to go over. We have got a little bit of UPEX now as well. So I don't know if I'm going to buy anything, but I'm just going to go check it out for the fun of it. But we have got a few collections we want to fill up as well. So yeah, excited about that. Granada Hills is down to 1,373 properties now as well. So this is like blowing my mind how much this is going down as well. And then owned is over 10,500 now as well. So yeah, the value in Granada Hills is just going up and up and up. So yeah, really cool to see. So jump onto that before like it starts to go down, because obviously the properties are getting larger now. So yeah, the quicker you jump onto that, the better like kind of deals you can get on the locations in Granada Hills. So yeah, really buzzing about that, everything what's happening. And like I said, once like new cities come out in the future, but LA and other places are like lots more minted out, it'll be so much easier in the process, a lot more secondary sales and lots of other good stuff in the game as well. So yeah, just excited to see what comes as well, you know, with all the different updates and features Upland's bringing out as well. So yeah, it's been a couple of good weeks. It's been quite quiet, but like everything what's going on, it's gave us time to focus with a real job. As you know, like if you've watched the videos before, I am working a lot of overtime at the moment. So yeah, we've got about 4 days overtime on top of my normal kind of hours. So we should have an extra like £400 or £500 at the end of the month, what will really help the account out as well. So I've looked at different collections I'm going to buy and really going to push up this monthly yield as well over the next 6 months. So you can see we're at 254,000. My plan's to get this over 65 to 75,000. One of the collections I want to buy, so that's really interesting. I should get over 75,000 with like some of the other properties plus that collection. So yeah, that'll push the account up really cool, like over 325, 330,000 or something like that. So and then at that point, it's kind of like bringing in us about 10,000 just over 10,000 UPEX every single day, so that does help the account, the growth, minting out Granada Hills, and all that good stuff as well. The Metaversemillen Magic Castles are selling, they're flying out the door. We can only produce 5 a day as well, so we've got all these ones that are like reserved for players, plus we're being able to bring in like another 2 or 3 every single day into the showrooms. I've got a few on my properties now that look really excited. I love like the size of them and how they're just fitting nicely as well. And like there's a lot of different ones around Granada Hills as well. You can see the winners one. This is mint number 1. Over here, so this was like one on the giveaway, which is really cool. So EMV Media's one mint 101 on the wheel what we spun, and this is cool, so you can see the first mint as well, and it's located in Granada Hills. So jump onto the factory, jump onto the showroom and purchase one of your magic castles as well. That's really cool. We will be doing it again, so in the comments, if you just comment your Upland username and then MM50, I will reserve one in the showroom for you at 50% off, so that'll be at 10,000 UPEX. You've got 48 hours to pick them up as well. There is a few castles left over, so if you do comment to enter on these competitions, make sure you jump over within 48 hours to pick up the purchase, or it will go up to the original price again. So yeah, that's running as well, which is really exciting. And then we're going to go over to medium, because this is what really I'm looking forward to seeing what actually is like moving Upland forward and like kind of the process going forward. So there we are thrilled to announce to share some exciting news about Sparklet. There are 2 major updates we want to highlight: the launch of Chapter 2 in our airdrop series, as well as our revisions of the Sparklet white paper. So yeah, the airdrop's amazing. I'm really looking forward to that. I think we just got like, what did we get? Like a spark, or just under a spark for the first one, which is cool. And then this one's going to be a little bit different as well, so we're going to look through this as well. So the next chapter is going to be just around the corner. As soon as it goes live, simply visit the airdrop website, link your Twitter account, and complete 2 missions, complete tweet missions to earn points. We'll announce a launch on our official channel, so players will have want to pay attention so they don't miss out. With Chapter 2, we're making some changes to ensure a fair and engaging experience for everyone. So these changes, so exciting new multiplier calculations. So if you don't know, on the first one, you've basically got a multiplier based on how many followers you've got on Twitter. We've got just over 7,000, so we got an 11x multiplier, which was really cool. So every site, if you retweeted or liked something, you got 60 points, but I'd get like 60 points times 11, so you ended up with like 660 points. And then you done a retweet, and you also done a comment as well, so we went home with like 1,860 points or whatever every single time they released a new tweet. So that was cool. Weekly refresh, your multiplier resets every week, offering you a fresh start and a new chance to earn a higher multiplier based on your efforts. Aim high and boost your multiplier week by week. So yeah, we're basically getting a lot of impressions on X. I like X anyway. We're going to push X a lot more. We've got a lot of big accounts that I used to chat to back in the day, so hopefully I can get some of the tweets like retweeted and other good stuff as well. So yeah, that'll be really cool to see where we can get the multiplier based on the weekly kind of positions. New notification system. For Chapter 2, you will receive email notifications whenever a new post is available. This ensures you never miss an opportunity to participate and maximize your points. I like this because now I get an email every single time a factory gets, every time I get a new manufacturing's complete, so I get an email from Upland, so that's really cool. So now I've got this set up on my phone. I know I could have done it on the iPhone, but now I've got it on the Samsung. It's set up automatically, so I've got like all my different email addresses, and it comes in a different notification, so I can just see like anything what comes under this email address. I'll look at it and it's an Upland kind of email. So yeah, I won't miss any of these tweets as well, which is really cool. So I'll keep an eye on my emails for that. So I don't miss out on that. So new mission actions. The chapter introduces a variety of mission combinations. Look out for the like missions, quote missions, reply missions, repost missions, and even all action missions. So they're bringing a lot of new missions into this as well, so it'll be exciting to see what actually happens going forward as well. And hopefully we can get some really good, like maybe a spark or like 1,000 sparklet, or we maybe be able to get a little bit more as well. So that'll be really cool to see. New badges. Collect brand new badges in this chapter. Show off your achievements and catch them all. The badges I'm not too bothered about anymore. Like, it was good when there was like, but like the badges get given out for mostly everything now, so I think it's kind of lost its touch on the actual account. At the start, you only got like a badge for a certain thing, like, so like the broadcaster one I'm really proud of, but then these ones, like I just don't like, I don't believe I've earned them, if you know what I mean. Like compared to like the broadcast, I'm really proud of that. Like I've worked really hard on this YouTube for like nearly 2 years now, so I'm really proud of this broadcaster one. But all I did was feed my totem to get this one, and this one I just basically bought a pass to get these ones as well. So it'd be cool if there was something more based on like a real achievement, you know what I mean? Like kind of, but I just believe they've been like diluted a bit now as well. So I'm not too fussed about the badges. History multipliers. Easily check your weekly multiplier by a score on a brand new page. Track your progress and strive for better results each week. Stay tuned to our announcements and official Upland channels to jump in as soon as Chapter 2 goes live. So yeah, this should just be around the corner, and then hopefully we can get the sparklet up, sparklet up, and then that means we can actually produce these assets a lot faster in the factory, and then I'll be able to like lower the price down as well over time. So if I end up getting like one extra spark, that'll be like 20% faster production rate, so I could drop the magic castles down from 20,000 down 20% to what, like 10%, so down to like 16,000 UPEX, so that would be really cool. So over time, I want to really try and like lower the prices as well, and then the more sparklet I can accumulate, the easier that is as well. And I believe this is really good because we've got in at a perfect time. If we got in like right at the start of Upland, would have not been able to get as much value for our dollars. Being able to be in Upland right now, this is why I can't stress enough. It's so good being able to get 26%, 23% markups as well, because I don't believe this will be there forever. I believe it's only a short window. So if we can get like 5-6 grand in now, that's the same as getting like about $20,000 to $25,000 into the game. So yeah, we can literally, what was going to take us about 5 years to get to, we can probably do in about another 9 months to like 12 months, you know, going forward. And then we could even push it hard going forward past that as well. So yeah, this is exciting. Definitely for the next year and a half, we're going to be investing. The next 6 months, we're going to be heavily pushing that monthly yield up. And then I've got like more plans, bigger plans. I don't plan to like take money out of the game. So yeah, I want to really grow this account and see how big we can get it. So excited about that. So yeah, the Sparklet white paper as well. We've made several important updates. This Sparklet white paper to better align with our goals and provide clarity. Adjusting Sparklet to dollar Sparklet following the design decision to unify the use of Sparklet, demonetization, both inside, I can't even say that, like both inside the outside of Upland. We've updated the white paper, only address Sparklet in order to avoid unnecessary confusion. Well, I'm like confused as potential for new players. Added launch campaigns pools. This new allocation of 2% of token supply will be used to promote the launch of Sparklet with existing and future partner centralized exchanges, as well as Chapter 2 airdrop. So they're basically going to give away 2% of the supply to players like in these airdrops and other kind of promotional tools for the actual token. Development and growth, allocation reduction. The development and growth, previously Upland Treasury allocation has been reduced from 40.3% to 31% of fully diluted token supply. Existing owners increase. The existing owners allocation has been increased to 14%, approximately 7.5% of the accounted Sparklet, currently owned by Uplanders, up from 5.7% in previous version of the white paper. The rest will be airdropped to the existing token owners according to different criteria, including token purchases and engaged Upland players. Those two previously purchased Sparklet in Upland will be the first to receive their allocation of the airdrop. Additionally, in-game Sparklet earners, such as those who earned from treasure hunting, attended Genesis Live and other activities prior to the TGE, will be rewarded periodically over the next several seasons. Players will need to hold and use their Sparklet in Upland and stay active and engaged to receive their airdrop. Stay tuned for more details. That makes more sense. So basically, like if you purchased Spark in the game of Upland, you should be able to receive more Sparklet. Sorry. So I bought I think I've put in about $1,200 into Spark. So I've got 2.6 or something, or I got 2.8 or something like that from buying over the last couple of years. So maybe I'll get dropped a little bit more. Maybe I'll get an extra 1 Spark or 1,000 Sparklet, or maybe it's a percentage of how much I've already bought. But this makes it sound like you're going to get different based on how much you've bought and how much you've actually won in the game, and from Genesis Week and the airdrops. I do understand it, because if Sparklet comes out and then it's drops down to 50%, maybe they give you 50% extra. So obviously my 5 Spark or 5,000 or whatever Sparklet is now would be 10,000. So yeah, this is just speculation. This is just kind of like thinking about how they're going to do it. But yeah, it's really interesting to see, you know, where the price is going to end up, and then that should, because Upland's already said they're going to change like how much Spark you need to build structures in Upland based on the amount. So if like kind of the Sparklet price goes up, it might take longer to build. If it goes down, it might take shorter to build, like, or vice versa, you know. So it's really interesting how it's all going to play out. The expansion of this allocation will mean that Upland players will hold 63% of the initial circulation supply of Sparklet tokens. Updated vesting schedules and compression milestones. Following the advice of our numerous token launch partners over the past months, we've addressed concerns about potentially liquidity problems. The delaying of token injection into the economy and have reduced the amount of default vesting schedules for the development and growth and incentive and rewards pools. As a result, the compression milestones have been adjusted accordingly. Read all the updates in the Sparklet white paper here. Get ready, we believe the updates will enhance Sparklet experience and provide greater opportunities for everyone involved. Stay tuned for more announcements and be ready to dive into the new chapter of Sparklet. So yeah, it's exciting. I'm interested to see. I'm not like a massive crypto head, but like it'll be definitely interesting to see. I want to really see like kind of the player base grow up in Upland and like all that kind of good stuff as well. I do love what Spark does and Sparklet now, so hopefully it's just kind of yeah, I hope it just stays like kind of with the buildings, and you know, like maybe the value goes up over time. But to me, it's not really I'm not a massive like into like trading and crypto and stuff like that. I love Upland because it's a proper virtual trading game, and I can like it's easy to use and understand and stuff like that. I don't really want to be like trading, doing other stuff with like the tokens out of the game. So yeah, that's not really what we kind of want for the game, but we understand it. Like we're all for it, we're excited, but like that's not kind of something that we'll be like using in the game. You know, we'll probably buy it if it goes down. If we can get like Sparklet for like 20-30% or it's worth in like kind of like properties now, so we could buy up like $1,000 worth of that or something like that, you know what I mean? So it would definitely be interesting to us if we actually see the price go down, because we need more Sparklet. So that's the only way it would really benefit ourselves in the game. So yeah, looking forward to that. But we're going to jump into a sponsor, which is Quailwood again today. So really big shout out to Quailwood for sponsoring this. The assets are amazing, so we're going to jump into these new assets for the golf course. So you can see Quailwood Golf Course club map assets, 6,000 UPX each, or $4 as well. So you can see all the different ones actually over here, which is awesome. And they've been very kind and gave us 2 sets of these assets as well, which is awesome to see. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually give away one of every single one of these assets as well in a competition coming up on this YouTube channel as well. So make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you follow Quailwood on YouTube and X as well, which is really interesting. They've got so many new posts as well. And then you can see the mini golf decorations, 8,000 UPX or $6 as well. And these all look amazing. We've actually decorated a property. You can actually go over to 7012 Saddleback Drive in Bakersfield. You can go to 4823 55th Ave in Queens, or you can go to 3016 Nolanville Pike in Nashville as well if you want to go pick up these assets. And yeah, we've decorated Granada Hills with some as well. If we go over here, you can actually see these are the assets, what they look like in the game. So these are really cool here. You can see you've got the windmills, you've got the golf bunkers, and then you've got all the different kind of mini golf assets as well in the game. So yeah, this is what it looks like. So go jump on, go give them a follow and check out all the different assets they've got right now in Quailwood and around the Upland map as well. So yeah, you can also get the whole package for 70,000 UPX or $49 as well. So that's a bargain. So jump onto that if you've not already. So yeah, thank you to Quailwood for sponsoring today's video, and let's get back into everything what's going on. So yeah, the factory and the assets is really cool. We've got like obviously that giveaway running now as well. So if you comment MM50 down below in the video, you will get 50% off the asset. I will hold it for 48 hours in the showroom. If it doesn't get purchased within 48 hours, I will just take that off sale and put it back onto full price. Yeah, what else is happening? We're basically saving up now. Not far away from payday. It's the 20th right now, so all we need to do is get to the 31st of the month, and then we'll really make a big video again, like pushing the account up with another probably $1,000 to $1,200 as well. See where we can get this monthly yield. So I've got new assets in the works now as well, but we're not going to bring them out too early. We're going to actually start to, once we sell about 200-300 magic castles, I've got like a really good idea, and that's when like kind of the prize pool and the dollars start to come into effect as well. So once we start to roll out more of these magic castles in the game of Upland, we'll start to tie them into some of the stuff what we've got planned going forward as well. So yeah, buzzing about that. Granada Hills is going so well right now. Everybody what's jumping on, shout out to everybody in the actual node. We're doing amazing things right now, and we've just got so much more growth. Like, this is just the beginning. So excited to see what happens as well once we get more factories, more showrooms online. Still waiting for the black dot from Upland as well, but I don't know if like it's just like what's happening with the black dot as well. Like, because yeah, I thought that was there as well. I was like, has Elslack got his black dot? But is over here somewhere? So yeah, we're still waiting for a black dot as well. There was a broadcaster meeting the other night as well, but we didn't get an email, so I don't know like what's going on right now. But I don't know if like Upland's, because Upland said they've sent me stuff like a few times, but I've not received this stuff, so I don't understand. Like, the email I received my sales from, and all my like kind of meta ventures are complete and everything. Like, I never got an email about something else before as well, so I don't know like if I was not meant to attend the meeting, or if like kind of it's just got lost in the mail. But I don't know how it's working right now. But like, I've not received anything from Upland where based on emails. I've received stuff when I've applied for meta ventures and when I've sold properties and stuff like that. But yeah, they messaged me on Upland and basically said about it and about the emails and that, and I've not, like, honestly, I've not received any emails, so I don't know any of the information to like kind of push forward as well. So it's kind of like yeah, we've not got any of that information from that meeting the other night. Obviously, we wouldn't be able to say much about it anyway, but yeah, there's just no. I don't know what's happening with that as well. So yeah, I guess we'll find out about that. Maybe we've been dropped. I don't know what's happened. So yeah, hopefully not. We love you, Upland, but yeah, we'll see what happens with that. So it's probably just about the Sparklet and stuff like that, and obviously the airdrop. But yeah, I was ready to go, Upland. Like, what's going on? Like, we need to go and tell the communities about this stuff. So yeah, what we got 165k in the bank, so this is going up really well. I've never had this much money in my UpX before. Obviously, you know, I invest every single UpX back into Granada Hills and obviously like different collections. I don't really see the point. Like, we've got so much more growth in Granada Hills and LA right now. Like, I don't need it for like, I don't need it for Paris, you know. I want to like kind of invest more into LA and Granada Hills, and like this is where my business is. I put the walls up here. You can see this is what we're actually growing. This is what we're pushing up, and this is what we're really gonna push to the next level as well. I might get a couple of collections, but yeah, like I just, yeah, Paris is Paris. You know, there's some places you want to really buy, but I think the last place I'd want to go is like, I don't. It sounds so bad, eh? But like, I live right next to France, and like it's kind of, yeah, I went to France once and it was just so like, I don't know, I guess we just stayed in a really quiet bit, but it's like it's just so like, I don't know, boring. So yeah, I'd rather like buy in Slough if anything. So it's just not for us. If we can get the Eiffel Tower, it'll be great, but like I want to see something like, I want to see like where is it, like a nice town come out. Like, I was chatting to X1, like Auburn, or like kind of a place like out the way, you know, like maybe like just like around Niagara Falls, or maybe you have like different locations like that where you could own like the tourist centers, or you could do like different stuff where people can come in and see like kind of the Niagara Falls like virtually, and like they have to pay a door fee. You know, nowhere's released Track Hero. Why don't you do something where you can see like a digital version of Niagara Falls out of the window, and like players, whoever owns that property, would be able to charge like a tourism fee, you know, to come in. You could have like snacks, like you can sell the snacks and stuff. So I see Upland is more like the virtual, like kind of the property side of it. I see them like growing really well with like kind of all the, imagine nowhere like with the creation, like you can walk inside your apartments, you can like rent your apartments out. I believe this is when Upland grows, is when the utility comes into the structures, and actually being able to like interact in like kind of, you know, when you're in Track Hero and you can see each other and you can move about. I believe once you can do that in the real world of Upland, like in the virtual world of Upland, and you can use your structures for like businesses, you can rent your structures out, you can use different landmarks and stuff like that. I believe that'll be so much. I don't know why it's going too much towards gaming. Like, it's Upland attracts like the business and like kind of, I see Upland's growth, and all the biggest investors are all for like the property side of it as well. I think it's just like making it look a bit cheap with the racing and also the totems and stuff. I believe like it loses the main core of what Upland is, and it's a property virtual trading game. If new players come into the game now, it's like a bit confusing to where they're going. Like the Sparklet's great, you know, like kind of the properties, the structure's great, like the way it works, the community's great. But I just think like the game side of it is too. It's a game, but it's Monopoly. It's a property trading game. It's like once you can add like more kind of layer one utility and you can actually like walk around, like go inside your apartments and stuff like that. Like I love layer two and that, but like it's just if layer one is like layer one needs to be developed as well. I don't see layer two like kind of following in suit much. It's not a negative. Like I love the game of Upland and I love like kind of where we're getting with the account and everything, but we're just kind of like we're investing the money like waiting for this kind of growth. But if it gets to the end of the year and it's like there's no more property updates, it's like do we carry on investing? And then I love Upland, so I'm like, if I'm thinking like that, who else is really putting money in? And then if no one else is buying in dollars, and like the floor prices are just gonna continue to go down like naturally, so it's not financial advice, but there needs to be like a reason to like if the LA's like got 130,000 properties left unminted, if you can go to Bermuda and buy like a rare collection still which hasn't been minted out, why would you go to Paris and make a gamble on getting a collection when you can just literally go to Bermuda right now and buy that collection? Like that's a bit I'm at. Like it's kind of like the gambling side of it. I don't like. I like the property side of it. I like being able to see where my monthly yield is. I know where what I can sell, the market floors. Like that excites me. Upland's doing so well. Like compared to like the Atlas Earth, I played it for like 3 days, and it's just like you can just see how like it's just it doesn't interest me at all, and like it's not exciting. Like it's like to the gamers out there, like you love it, but I see Upland like 50% are not gamers. They're like property moguls or like they've got own businesses or they own companies in the real world. It's like the player base are like real adults and like grown up, you know what I mean? Like they own like a lot of property or they're in banking or the player age group is a lot higher. I think like the average age is about 35 to 40 with Upland. It's not like 18-year-old, you know what I mean? So I see Upland more as like kind of like the yields, the returns, like the way you can actually like make a better life for yourself, like digitally and virtually, and like how you can actually work hard and create a digital business, what actually makes real money. Like that's really exciting. Like making a digital Monopoly game where you can race a car about is like that's what anyone could be doing. Like Upland's pioneering in the property and the development of the game, but like it's too much of a like a game now. Like you know we're not into racing, we're not into playing video games as much. We like City Skylines because you could play it but you could like build something up over like years and years. It was so exciting to see how you could build that up with the strategies and all that kind of good stuff in the game. So I do see why they need to do it to attract more players, but you want to attract the right players as well, and you want to attract the big players what want to invest in the game, what want to buy properties like I do with dollars, and then you can see right now like the markups. Imagine if there was 10 players putting $1,000 in every single month, buying about 50 to 100 properties each. You know, like the markups would go up like so quickly over the next couple of months that it would just change the whole game completely. But yeah, I just hope like this Sparklet thing with all the buildings and everything and like the way it all releases, it brings in a lot more players. But it's so cool to see the property side of it, and I hope they really focus on growing that as much as possible going forward. So yeah, thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for clicking that subscribe button. If you've not clicked it, click it, like the video and comment down below your Upland username, and then put MM50 as well so you can get a METAVERSEMILLEN Magic Castle for 50% off in the showroom. I will list it for 48 hours. After that I will take it down as well because I need the room for other sales. So yeah, that's exciting. Thank you for everybody who supported, and I'm just going to leave the video here. I'm going to be back on tomorrow as well to film another one, but we have got, I'm just joking, I did forget to do the X giveaway, the wheel as well, so I do apologise about that. So we have got the wheel here as well. So yeah, just having a little bit of a joke right now. So Austin, Sick Ranches, Mulcal, Brewazza, Labour, Neptune 104, KO Ninja, Ment 41, James Pyatt 02, 666, Picasso, L Slack, Jimmy 1, Zin 5949, Mogul Matrix, and Catmaster J. You've all been entered into this wheel as well, so we'll spin this for one of the METAVERSEMILLEN Magic Castles, and good luck to everybody. Not got any sound on that. Where's the sound gone? Brewazza, congratulations, brother. I'll list that in the actual showroom right now, so you can jump on and go and purchase that for 1UPX or whatever as well. So congratulations on that. Do apologise, I totally forgot to put it on the last video as well. But yeah, it's just like there's so much going on right now. But like, yeah, we're trying to like, it's just a blur. Honestly, we're coming in from work, just filming, like going to bed at 4 in the morning, getting up at 6 in the morning, watching like the neutral zone, and then like we're gonna try and jump onto that soon as well. That'll be really cool. Like, love watching that kind of shows as well. Like, I watched Ben's show the other day with BK, which was so cool to see. You know, she's helped so much with like kind of my playing the game, and that's yeah, that was really exciting to watch and that as well. So yeah, excited about that. I am going to leave this video here as well. So thank you so much for the support. Click that subscribe button if you're not already, and I'll see you tomorrow for another video. Metaverse Millen, peace.